Who
away?
knows? Huh?
So you're like far away.
I know. Well, I had it closer, and then I was moving stuff. I moved this so I wouldn't smack it while we were recording, so that's what I kept doing. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Long Distance Pizza Party Podcast. This is episode 50. We didn't do anything special for it. It's just a regular episode. I do have a cut I'm working on. I'm doing like 50 episodes, 50 seconds of like random clips for each episode. I'm thinking I'm just gonna like a full video and then like clip into a short and put it up there. So it was actually nice going back and watching. I was like, why is my video so blurry or something? I kept looking at it. But also I was using a cheap webcam and a very cheap microphone at the time, 50 episodes ago. We should be
episodes.
Well, we should be a couple more. We should be like 50 or 60, but there was like a little bit where we hadn't done an episode. So
That's crazy.
And then like there's technically a lost episode that is out there, but it like I wouldn't recommend watching it because it was so bad.
Episode.
Yeah, we reference it and you can go back and watch it. There's a whole playlist. But this episode that Strange suggested, I love it because as nerds, we like to Doppler ourselves into stuff that we like. That's just a thing we like doing. You think about it and you think more about it and then you'd hate it. But which universe would you like to live in? I think that's what I have as a thumbnail title or something of that effect. We each have lists. I had a list I found somewhere, but the website was so buggy, I don't think I'm using that one. Because websites now, like this is a recent article too. So the website was so buggy. I was like, I'm going to get a virus on my phone, and then I'm going to have to upgrade to the new iPhone, which doesn't look that good. But before we start, if you want to listen to us on other places like Spotify, go check us out on our other social medias at Pizza Party Pod. Links are all down below. Let's get into it. What was like the big thing you really like? You as a kid, you're like, I want to live there, or I want to visit there at least. I'll go on a nice vacation.
Star Wars.
Star Wars? The Force? Yeah, but it's bacteria, though. It's not even fun anymore. They had to make it...
They kind of...
Did they get away with that?
Right
Did they now? Did they?
I'm pretty sure they just completely ignored it after that episode 1.
See, unlike my friends, I wouldn't want to do the Force. I'd rather, like, I'd be hang out with, like, Han Solo, or, like, any of the Bounty Hunter stuff. That one I found more interesting, not even the Force stuff.
That's cool too, yeah.
But it's still the Star Wars universe.
It is, but I don't want to have a lightsaber. I don't want to hang out with all these guys with robes and tunics. Like it's
even the laser guns, just the alien creatures.
Oh, yeah.
The different races. Oh yeah. And
and
even some of the worlds too.
Oh yeah, like and it's just a fun
go hang out in the
world.
cantina.
Which cantina? There's several, but they always have the same music for whatever reason. It makes sense.
Exactly.
I think that's someone's like, we just got to make it all the same.
I think Naboo would be beautiful, but
you got to hang out with Jar Jar though.
I liked. See,
Jar
I
Jar's
always
not
liked
bad.
Jar Jar. I always liked Jar Jar.
He's fine now. I don't like they've
If he
kind of
wasn't
toned
in
him
that
down.
movie, that movie would have been so boring.
Oh, yeah.
If you watch it and take out Jar Jar, that movie would have been so.
Oh.
Other than the pod race, that would be the only positive.
Yeah. The bounty hunter stuff's fun. I'm really surprised. I think
Yeah.
there is if they did like a sandbox game, but it's all the bounty hunter stuff.
Or even the Mandalorian.
Oh yeah, like if it's any of that, like it's fun. Again, the starships and all that. Like I'm sure there's a game out there where you can build your own starship. I know you can build your own lightsaber at one of the Disney Land or Worlds, one of them.
Probably. It's World, I think.
I think it's
Yeah.
World. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Wherever Galaxy's Edge is.
Yeah, but the boring
Yeah,
thing
that's
about
World.
the boring thing about aligning a lightsaber, you would have the Force. If not, you're not going to work right. You're just going to chop your arm off.
Not necessarily.
Grievous is cybernetic. That's how he gets pass. Like
Yeah, but the black saber is the Mandalorian.
the dark saber.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dark
yeah.
Saber, yeah.
Yeah,
You just
but
got to
he
be a
did-
really good fighter with it. Is the main thing.
there's
Yeah.
that. I more likely would chop my own arm off
Yes.
trying to screw with it.
I would
But,
too, but-
yeah,
You would do that with a butter knife.
that
Even-
is
even
true.
a blaster would be cool too, like
Oh,
Han
yeah.
Solo, like you were talking about.
Oh yeah, that'd be fun. Whatever blaster he has, I think because all Star Wars stuff first off it was like all cobbled together trash they just had laying around. They were trying to work like make it because of the shoestring budget for the time.
Yeah,
I don't know what gun they used. I think they just taped stuff together and that became iconic. Yeah, I don't know if I would hang out with any
That's correct.
any specific character I'd want to hang out with. Besides, like Han, because he might try double crossing me at some point because for whatever reason.
I mean, yeah.
Maybe the Mandalorians, but then you kind of got to deal with which sect of the Mandalorians you're hanging out with. Like, because I didn't finish Mando, so I don't know what
I
they did
haven't
with
yet
it.
either.
Yeah, I lost interest.
The
Once Luke showed up, I lost interest.
Bless you.
Like,
Y'all call yourself Star Wars.
I'm not a Star Wars nerd. I have some friends that are way into Star Wars, and I'm just like, I like certain parts of it.
the
I mean, I'd rather be on the Trek side, but
Yeah, but you can't wear a red shirt though. Crad would be dead first. You walk out.
Oh, that's
and
nice. Thanks for that. Yeah.
Listen, someone had to make the joke. There's
Mm-hmm.
always that one person.
I mean, if you were to say what fantasy universe would you like to live in, if I'm being all reality, Wally.
Wally, where there's no one.
Wally.
So you just want to be fat?
Where
He just
Yes.
shows up there, and then he just take
Sits
over.
Just sit there and eat and play games all day.
Yeah, what do you get to deal with a murderous pilot? That is not Hal from 2001: A Space Odyssey.
it's only murderous once it's challenged. Otherwise, it's just keeping everybody fat and happy.
Yeah.
Fat
He has
and
to have
sassy.
purpose, Yeah, but
I mean, sit there, play games all day, eat,
that's fair.
not have to do anything.
I feel like that would get boring, but
I would be bored with that at a certain point.
I'm saying this would be boring, but if you want to say any fantasy now, go and ride around in the Heart of Gold on with Ford Prefect and Zaphod Beetlebrox would be awesome too.
there is that. I don't know if, like you were brought up, Doc, I don't know if I'd want to go visit the Star Trek universe because, like, on accident, I'm going to on some, like, gangster planet on accident because I don't know anything. I'm just like, what's this planet? Oh, it's all gangsters. I got to get out of here. Like,
And you wouldn't do that in the Star Wars universe?
listen, Star Wars didn't make any gangster star planets as far as we know. It wasn't like in Phantom Menace. The first planet that showed up was
Seriously,
like,
you think there's no gangsters in the middle of Star Wars?
there are.
the
Okay,
whole- the
there
whole-
are.
yes.
Okay, Tatooine. I mean, come on.
Tatooine was a gangster.
Yes, they are. But, like, I'm not going to run into Space Al Capone.
I mean,
No,
what do
that's
you
what
think
Jabba
the Hutt
was. Yeah, he was a
I was
gangster.
gonna say,
Okay, he
Pretty
is.
much mafia at that point.
It is.
Yes.
Yeah.
The
That's
whole
why I
thing
like
of-
Naboo. I deal with
It's like I
the
wouldn't
Gungans.
live in whatever city Dick Tracy's from because there's mobs around every corner. Like,
Or Batman.
yeah. Well, with Batman, I don't know how anyone's living in Gotham. Someone made a whole video. Rent has to be super low because, like, every other week there's like a clown attack, or like you open like the sewer workers, they're down there working and Croc shows up. Like, it's
Yeah.
like in any moment. Like, everyone would rather they always make the joke like, oh, we'll go live in Metropolis.
Yeah.
Yes, there's a higher crime rate, but Superman's around, and the city looks nice. It's not,
I mean,
dirt.
yeah.
But plenty of people still live in Gotham, even though the whole city like nearly fell into the river at one point, like in the movies and in the comics. But like, anyone would be like, I want to go hang out with Batman. I feel like if I'm hanging out with Batman, I'm in the manor. I'm getting woken up at 5 a.m. to go do like training stuff. Like,
Yeah, that sounds miserable.
yes.
Batman himself would be too intense to hang out with. I'd rather
Yeah.
hang out with like the Flash.
Be like brooding all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the Flash, it's fun because there's not much going on because he's already figured it all out.
Yeah.
Mostly. Like with that thing, he's like, do you just have Batman or do you get to go to the other parts of it?
Well,
Like,
we're
do you
talking
get-
universe. So
Yeah. Yeah, okay, but with here's the thing with the DC universe, there's always alien attacks. Same with the Marvel universe, there's always alien
Oh,
attacks.
well, yeah.
That's why I wouldn't live in New York in the Marvel universe because I feel like there's an alien attack on every Tuesday. Like, I feel like I think that is a joke. Some comic had that. I think it was some Avengers comic or Spider-Man one. Like, there's an alien attack every Tuesday.
Oh, yeah.
Because after Avengers, the first movie, they like to do it felt like every story was like alien attack for whatever reason.
Or you can make like monsters versus aliens in the beginning. It's like, once again, the aliens have attacked America.
Yeah. I was trying to think. I was like, I would like to go in like Lord of the Rings, like in Middle Earth,
Middle Earth.
because
That was cool.
for the most part it's peaceful there. Like until you get to like towards Mount Doom, there's maybe you find a random orc or something like that.
Go hang out with the dwarves.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
chill out in the Shire.
If the elves are like standoffish as it seems.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's a lot of
Yeah,
fantasy universes though.
Yeah,
that is fair.
Middle Earth, Faerun.
Narnia,
I was thinking Narnia.
mostly Narnia. I think aren't there some warring cities in Narnia, but like the movies never touched it. I think was it Horse and His Boy? I think there was.
I mean, there's warring cities in every place.
There is. It's like I wouldn't live in Mortal Engines. I don't know if you guys read those books or the movie or watched the movie, where just cities are just on these like giant platforms, like tanks. Like London's just a giant tank. I think they cobbled together from like battleships. Like it's
Discworld would be fun.
what is it?
Discworld?
Discworld. What's that?
Yeah. That was Terry Pratchett's like big series.
I don't know what
heard of
this
that one.
is.
They did like he has things like Hogfather. There was like the
What is
it
this?
was
Duel Masters? Like
no, it's called Discworld. Terry Pratchett, the guy that co-wrote Good Omens and stuff like that.
Neil Gaiman?
No, the co-writer. Of
Co-writer.
Yes, Terry Pratchett. He wrote fantasy. It was fun fantasy.
The not problematic co-author.
Yes.
Yeah.
He passed away before it became problematic.
Oh. Seems interesting. I feel
But
like if
they had a show. What was it called? It was on what a sci-fi like The
Discworld?
Watch or something like that. Is it The Watch or Night Watch? I think it was called The Watch. No,
I can't remember.
Where
There's
it
so
was
much
ta-
that stuff
where
in
they took-
sci-fi.
They took a it was on the BBC America.
On the BBC.
Yes, the BBC.
Those ads are hilarious.
But yeah, it's it's a hope fantasy type thing, but just fun. Hope
Yeah.
fantasy.
It's like again, like I think it would be fun to hang out with Dick Tracy, but again, any corner I'm gonna run into the mole or flat top or something like that. Like on accident because apparently I'm just I'm saying in this episode I'm accident prone. There's some stuff I would love to visit in. Like I think we'll visit like Eternia, but I know what's gonna happen is I'm gonna go on an adventure and I'm gonna end up somehow in like with Skeletor, like in a dungeon, because like I'm not gonna have any magic or anything, so I'm screwed at that point. Like
I love how you're focused on every negative there is.
that is fair.
This person.
Yeah, that is fair. But it would be fun. It would like you'd hang out with Orko and all those fun characters, Clam Champ, all the fun characters. It is hard to sometimes look at not the negatives when you're like I want to visit this, but then you think about it like it'd be cool to go to Gotham. I heard they got good burgers, but every Tuesday there's a clown attack, like it's or something.
Yeah, or like the Wizarding World.
Yeah, like
You think it'd be really cool, have all these powers and all this magic and everything else, but then you think about all the stuff with like Voldemort and the Death Eaters, and it's like,
yeah, you're like, oh, never mind.
You get all the problems too.
Yeah. Therefore, even in Lord of the Rings, like because you don't choose where you pop up. You pop up and you're on Mount Doom. Like there's orcs everywhere, and you're just like, oh well, I'm dinner for these guys. Like,
Just grab your towel and hitch a ride.
there you go. Pokemon the world would be fun, but that's
Pokemon. That one is both fun to think about and also terrifying to think about.
Oh,
really.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, do you guys ever see those AI videos where someone tried cooking a Pikachu?
That
Where
sounds
they're like, "How do
terrible.
you cook it? How do you cook a Pokemon?" And I just want that, like in the games, they need to reference that, like a fun ad. Like it'd be fun, but then like you find a wild Pikachu and then you get electrocuted in a field.
Well, not even that. If you think about like some of the legendaries where
Oh,
the
yeah.
fish one with one swipe of its fin causes a typhoon. And It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
one step causes a massive earthquake, and then you have these things fighting each other all the time, doing a move called like earthquake or
Yeah. Can we
something
get,
like that.
can we get a Pokemon game where it's like, they're like animal control. Like they just go and wrangle like the wild Pikachu that like in someone's backyard through their trash. Can we
Yeah.
get that game?
That would be amazing.
I would love that. Like that like it's just
I mean, they're already making the Animal Crossing version.
that's nearly that. Is there any other like video game worlds you like to like visit or like go into? Like the Mega Man games would be fun.
Mario.
It's all robots. Mario is
Mario.
another good one.
The
But yeah,
Final
Coastal
Fantasy
Kingdom?
Yeah.
8 would be cool.
okay, but which could because each game
So
likes to focus on
I said 8.
he said 8.
8.
Which, that's Squall and
Yeah.
with the
I never got
headlights.
into that one, so I don't know much about that.
That one or 10. The World 10 was pretty.
10 was, 10 was it? 10?
Yeah, that was
no.
Titus.
I liked 9.
9.
I didn't. Yeah.
Which one was 9?
Oh, what
Was that
his
the,
name?
the guy with the tail?
Yeah.
The water one?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, with
Well,
Mario,
I-
it's Mario. I would go to Yoshi Island, just hang with Yoshis.
Yoshi Island would be fun.
That could be fun. Or ride a Yoshi.
Or
Yeah.
ride a Yoshi. Yeah.
Make friends
Or,
with Yoshis. I'd be down
The
for that.
like hanging out with like the Toads would be fun.
Yeah.
Chase the
I mean-
princess. You know.
Yeah.
That's always gonna happen. They're just like, oh, you're a regular person, like Mario. Well, there's a princess in the castle. Can you go get them? They're like,
I just like if you think about how fleshed out they did in like the Paper Mario series,
Yeah.
or the Mario and Luigi series, where there's all these towns and all the
Mhm.
characters, and I think that would be fun because you have
How
like good
about
and bad
exploring
toads, good and bad-
Mario from Nintendo 3D? Nintendo,
Yeah.
Super
or
Mario
like the
World.
Galaxy stuff,
Yeah.
which is apparently the focus for the next movie. Which I feel like
Yeah.
that's too soon,
Super
but they
Mario
did
Galaxy
set it
movie.
up. Like I feel it's too soon, but they did set it up, kind of.
I mean, I heard stuff like they're trying to start to tie into Smash Bros. Universe, so they got to start expanding. I guess.
Yeah, but then they got to make sure Capcom will play ball. So,
I guess.
I think, hey, Marvel and DC got to
But-
do stuff this year, so
Yeah.
I think Nintendo and Capcom can work together.
Yeah. Well, they got to get Sega too because they got to get Sonic.
Oh yeah,
and-
because Sonic.
yeah.
Yeah.
Which Sonic world would you live in? Because it depends on the games or whatever media. The Sonic world likes to be different.
Yeah.
Because sometimes there's humans, sometimes there's not.
Oh, that one's a good one. Honestly, Sonic Boom.
Hmm.
I like that universe.
Yeah. Where it's just the animals on an island. It's more focused, and just Eggman. Don't know where he came from, but
Yeah.
they have TV and like there's magazines. So I guess there is a society somewhere of humans that Eggman pulls from. I don't know. The Sonic universe got very confusing. I think after 2, they just gave up. I think on trying to explain stuff. It just threw everything at the wall. Because where does Eggman come from?
Well, if you look in the old games, like there's some levels where you see like these cityscapes in the back, like it's nighttime and you see the buildings all lit up. And then of course you got like Casino Zone
Yeah.
and stuff
Yeah.
like that, Casino Night. In the Sonic Adventure series, I mean there's humans all over the place.
And then of course, famously in 06, there's humans.
06, yeah. Well, yeah, there's
Yeah,
that too.
yeah.
That's kind of why I liked Boom, where it got away from all the
Yeah.
humans and Sonic and friends being like the only characters like that, and
Yeah.
where they actually made it more that. And Sonic Forces did that too. Although the timeline in Sonic Forces would not be fun to live through, but
No.
yeah,
Which one is Forces? Or am I confusing them for the other one?
Forces is like Sonic gets kidnapped, and that's the one with Infinite.
That's right.
And,
And the
you
writer
get
got
to
a
make
lot
your
of flack
custom
for it.
character. That was fun.
That's right. And the writer got a lot of flack for it. For what reason? Even though
People
people
they
like
just
him.
didn't like the gameplay, but
Yeah.
and
It's not
some of
Ian-
the
it's-
story beats were kind of dumb. But
It's
anyway,
not Ian Flynn's fault.
Yeah,
Yeah, Sonic would be good. There's a couple video game worlds. I wouldn't want to go live in the Warhammer 40k universe because if I wanted to be one of them, I'd have to go through multiple surgeries and get bulked up, and I just feel like that's a hassle.
Crad was interesting bringing up Mega Man universe.
I think I said Mega Man, or maybe we both said it.
Somebody said Mega Man. What appeals to you about the Mega Man universe?
I think it's just all the robot stuff and just like the world, because anywhere I go, like I could just hang out with the robots or something like that. I don't know if there's anything specific because like it's just the robot stuff but I think it's just like it's a fun world to live in. Maybe I'll get run into a Dr. Wily, but like in another moment, I'm like hanging out with whatever robot creator. There's a couple of them besides Dr. Light, and just like the different robots and like the myriad of different creative designs. I don't know if I would do Mega Man or Mega Man X or any of the others. Mega Man, 'cause there's a couple.
Probably X might be the
Yeah, the
best
far future.
out of
Yeah,
them,
yeah.
but I don't know, or the original Mega Man. But
Yeah.
beyond that, like the world gets trashed.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's. I think at a certain point when they're like, we need to end games. We can't end on a happy ending. No, we'll just trash it. We'll just obliterate
either
everything.
you go the what was it, the Mega Man 64 route where the world's completely flooded and all humanity's gone,
Yeah.
or the Mega Man Zero and ZX where
Yeah.
it's like post-apocalypse and
And it kind of becomes Blade Runner, which I feel like is another world
Yeah.
that I want to live in, because then I gotta fight a replicant version of myself, possibly, if that ever happened. Like, that world just feels very dreary and, like, not fun to visit or live in.
What about living in the world of Minecraft?
Am I a block
Would be
character, or am I
Looks
getting,
like
or am I
no.
going, or am I going into the world?
You're going into the world. You're not one of the
Okay.
blocks.
Okay.
to be able to mess with the world like you can in Minecraft would be cool, but it is
Yeah.
so barren. Like I don't
Yeah.
know.
Like, there's society, but they're villagers. They don't speak.
Yeah. You can,
But they make noise.
Okay, but that's not... I guess that is a language.
well, in the
But, like-
updates, you can do like trading and like they actually have roles now, but
Yeah.
I don't
But
know.
just-
I
Yeah, because it's not like there's groups of other people you run into. Like, unless you're unless you do multiplayer, which don't count.
well, you never want to go anywhere in the dark.
No.
either, because you
That's
have
the
a
other
zombie or a skeleton or a giant spider or any number of
Any
not
number of
fun
things. And
I feel like that could
Enderman.
apply across almost every video game world. Don't go anywhere in the dark.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like Resident Evil. I don't want to go to
Yeah,
anything
Resident
in
Evil.
Resident Evil.
Okay, so there's another list. What are the worst universes to be in?
Oh, that's-
Resident Evil.
Resident Evil. Would be
Yeah. Like any of these like horror games like that, and
Silent Hill.
Silent
Dead
Hill,
Silent Hill.
Dead Island. I
Hunger
would
Games.
not. I would not want to go to any the Walking Dead universe because there's zombies everywhere, and everyone's just a horrible person. There's like no nice people in that the books or
Yeah.
the show. Like, it just seems like very miserable. Also, they keep trying to find gas, but if the zombie apocalypse had gone that long, none of the gas would actually work because the fumes would run out. But
Yeah,
whatever. We're
they
gonna cover that.
They got into that in one of the shows.
Yeah, yeah,
If you're the Walking Dead, they touched on that.
yeah.
Mad Max.
Mad Max. Yeah.
Mad Max. Yeah, either you become food or you become a blood bag. So like I don't find that appealing.
Alien.
Yeah, Alien. Yeah, no, because you're on a ship and then immediately there's a face hugger. You're like, oh crap! Like, and you think Earth's safe, but no. After the new show, no, Alien could just show up. You know, like that's
Yeah.
because like the worst way to die is you think you're fine, you get something on your face, you get, filled with xenomorph, and then it pops. Like you're like, no, that's just not appealing. Same with
Part
like
of me
the.
would Go
You're
ahead.
good. You're
Go
good.
ahead. I was gonna say, part of me would like to go into the world of Starship Troopers,
Okay, but they're giant bugs.
but
Exactly.
part of me doesn't because of that purpose right there.
Yeah.
I mean, in that case, like say something like Borderlands world. No.
Yeah.
The universe. I mean, it would be fun,
Interesting.
but it's like
Yeah.
immediate. You're gonna get shot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or like Mortal Kombat. Like, do I get like a special ability? Do I get a special weapon? Like, what skills do I have where I'm gonna fight Scorpion? Like, or Goro? Like, am I gonna get my arms ripped off? Am I get lucky and I survive? Get cool robot ones like Jax?
Yeah.
Or am I gonna just get ripped apart and die? Like,
Yes. The answer is yes.
there you go. Or run into like Khan, not Kotal Khan, the other one, and I just get a hammer just
Shere Khan?
right into my skull. No, not Shere Khan. Cow Khan. Is it Cow Khan?
Cow Khan.
I can't think of I can't think of the main villain from Mortal Kombat. I always think of Shao Kahn, which is
Shao Kahn.
later in the games, and he's like Mayan inspired. But there's another one, and I
I don't remember.
and I can't remember now. I don't know why that always trips me up. But I don't go to SheerCon. I don't know. I don't remember. But like I would just get a hammer to my giant mallet to my head and just, like it doesn't seem appealing. There also is Earthrealm, but there's always the thing that's gonna happen where Outworld comes to Earthrealm. Like that just doesn't sound appealing.
Mm-hmm.
Also, there's a bunch of bug people. Doesn't seem that appealing.
How about Halo?
Would that? So you're saying you wouldn't want to live in the Halo universe?
Well, I kind of would. I would try it.
I like the
Depending upon-
technology of Halo. However, I wouldn't want to be a Spartan because the process to become a Spartan is way too intense.
That's
I don't
most
know.
military games, though.
I think after the point where we make a deal with, well, okay, the Flood. Honestly, the Flood would be the only thing that would make me not want to do Halo. But if there's a point where we come together with like the elite species, I think it'd be interesting to interact with them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to go. I love Doctor Who, but I don't think I would like to visit that universe because there's always Earth's always getting attacked by stuff. It feels like, and at some point they made the joke in it because someone's like, "Oh, have you watched Aliens?" And he's like, "You made a movie called Aliens. There's the reason why you always getting invaded because you're making movies like this. Like there's a fun joke like that, and there's always." Giant salt pepper shakers are attacking, or like the Zygons are attacking. They can shapeshift. That just seems freaky. I do like some of the alien stuff in it. It's just I feel like there's always at some point like I felt like every season Earth was getting attacked and it wasn't fun.
By the way, there's not a weird growth going on in my head. That's my cat.
No, it's
Or-
AI. It's AI. It's AI. Crad.
Looks
We're
kinda
using
weird, like,
using AI
that's
for
a
you.
cat.
It's your AI avatar.
But no, another one I thought about that I probably won't want to live in is Twisted Metal.
Oh,
that
yeah.
that would be fun.
Yeah, until you get
That-
like attacked by like Sweet Tooth and this giant
Yeah.
ice cream truck. Like
At least to go out, at least he, he'll take it quick.
Yeah.
Go out in
Yeah.
a blaze of glory.
my car would not survive very long. I could barely get to
Mine
60 in
neither.
my car. So like
Well, the whole lore is like it's a giant corporation, right? And then whoever
Yeah.
wins takes
Yeah.
over or something like that.
depending on which lore, because isn't there
Yeah.
like a couple different lores?
Yeah, there's a couple.
Yeah.
Lores,
And now they got the show too.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Do I get to soup my car up? That's the thing. Because then I wouldn't probably have the problem of my car going only to 60. Or do I get like a
Depends on how
certain
good
car?
you are at stealing stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not that good. So that's yeah, I'm dead.
That's out.
Yep. And also, I don't really know how to. I'm just gonna fuse stuff to my car. I'm just gonna rockets, and just nothing happens, and just blow myself
Yeah,
up.
I'm not all that mechanically inclined either.
Nope. I'm trying to think of other universes I wouldn't live in. I want to. I'd love to.
StarCraft? No,
What is it? StarCraft?
no StarCraft.
No StarCraft?
No.
And
That's
your
just
reason why?
Star Troopers.
That's fair.
Basically, yeah.
Same with like Sly, like the Sly Cooper or like any of those games, the Ratchet and Clank. Okay, Ratchet and Clank, I might go
How about Crash
Visit.
Bandicoot?
Crash Bandicoot.
I could live on the
Do it.
island.
Yeah, live on an island. It's yeah.
I'd go hang out with Spyro.
Yeah, there you go.
I was thinking Spyro, yeah.
Hang on, the Skylanders, any of those.
What was
I
the
don't know
other
about that one, but
What was this? Odd. Let's see.
Crash,
Oh,
not Crash Bandicoot. What
the
was I thinking
medieval
of?
game. The game that came out. It was like it was famous Spyro and Crash and all them, and it was the guy that was it was basically like a corpse that you were running around.
yeah,
collecting
medieval.
things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sir, he has a name. What is his name?
I can't think of his name.
Uh,
Banjo
I'm-
Kazooie. I'd go hang out with Banjo Kazooie. Just cobble stuff together. Zelda.
Go hang out
Zelda?
with Conquer.
Yeah. Zelda, I'd go visit. Well, depending on which game. Like, because like
Yeah,
you get
Hyrule.
So universe
Yeah,
is
it would definitely
different.
depend on
Yeah.
which game for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Sir Daniel Fortescue. Sorry, that was
Daniel
the medieval guy.
Fortescue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Of course, his name's like something super British. You know, it's
Yeah.
like,
Well, yeah. I mean, it was supposed to be.
of course. Yeah.
But yeah, Hyrule would be
Yeah.
cool.
Cool.
But yeah, you'd have to definitely pick which game.
No,
I'm
I'd
trying to
pick
think.
the cartoon where
Cartoon.
Zelda's super
Cartoon.
annoying. Do you ever watch that?
I've only seen clips.
Oh man, any of those cartoons that Deke, I think it was Deke. It was someone
But yeah.
tried making back that day. You're just like, what the heck's going on? I'd like to go visit the Transformers, not the Bayverse, because I feel like I'd just get attacked. Probably just G1, because that's the more fun version, where it's not like depressing and not everyone's like horrible monsters like the movies. Because I
fun.
be okay, but there's no humans. Those all cave people.
Yeah.
Also, they state you cannot go outside unless you're into beast forms, or you lock up because like the radiation on the planet. So I would die. Even though the humans survive, I just thought about that actually. There are cave people, so I don't know how they're surviving. I think that's a plot hole they had in that show.
Okay, we're talking Hasbro stuff. Hear me out. And I know I'm probably the only one in this group from that. My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic. I'm just saying.
Okay, which My Little Pony though? Because there's
Friendship
a couple
is
different-
Magic.
Just Friendship is Magic.
Yes. Which is like
Yeah,
Gen
just
4 or something.
Gen
like
4
that.
or something like that.
But
Yeah, just hang around. Are they an island as
Twilight
well,
Sparkle. No,
or just
It's,
just a land?
it's Equestria, but they expanded it so they have like
Mm.
the land of like the yaks and the griffins and the dragons all have their own lands and stuff like that, and they all like in the final season start working together with all the different races,
Nice.
the hippogriffs and stuff like that.
Nice.
So
We got to go the Care Bears and
Care Bears.
Gummy bears.
I hated Care Bears.
gummy bears.
I hated Care Bears.
Forget Care Bears. Gummy bears.
I remember.
Yeah,
I know I
Gummy Bears.
watched Care Bears, but I don't remember anything from it.
Yeah,
I'd hang out in
Man.
the land of Garfield in a heartbeat.
there you go.
Garfield? Yeah.
Just hang out and just have lasagna. Yeah.
Lasagna, hate Mondays together, kick
There you
Odie,
go.
you know, things like that.
Yeah. There you go.
Avatar: The Last
Av-
Airbender.
Okay, which tribe would you have though, or like which
Earth.
element would you have? Earth.
I'd be Earth.
Earth.
Wind and fire. Oh, it's a
Which-
book.
That's
Sorry.
a band. I don't think you could have both.
Which era?
Yeah, are we doing Legend of Korra, where it's like more modern, or are you doing like, which that never clicked in my head, why it got so modern so quick between
Well, they jumped
series.
ahead like 20 years or something like that.
I feel like
Or
I
30
feel like it
years.
was
30
too
years.
It
too
was
much.
like 30.
It felt like
30
it
or
was too
40 years.
much.
Yeah.
I couldn't get past that. I felt like it was too much progression. I feel like the time jump should have been longer.
They just jumped into the industrial age basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they had full cities.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, yes, they had cities.
Industrial
I
age
know.
did that.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, you started getting metal benders and stuff like that.
That stuff was
so-
cool. Like some of that stuff, like it makes sense. But like they never really got into. It's not like in My Hero Academia, which I don't know if maybe I'd go in that world. But it's like
I would.
where stuff's like fusing. Like there was never like fire water benders. Like that was never. I'm kind of glad they never got to there. But like I think they were gosh darn close to doing
yeah.
that. My Hero would be fun, but also be very freaky because like, what if I can't choose my power?
It just depends on what your power is.
Yeah, like
Essentially.
do I get to? I just get bubbles. That's
Yeah,
all you
I
just
mean-
blow bubbles. That's it. Like not even like good bubbles.
Or even just, it's not even like a power, it's just a physical deformity, like you
Yeah.
have a lobster head or something.
Yeah, which in that world, I felt it weird because so many people have powers and have different like looks. Why some characters got like made fun of so much, but then I don't know, especially with how many people had powers.
Yeah.
Like it just felt off. But I don't know. But yeah, that would be fun. But then also maybe my powers get taken away. Whatever. Or
One
what's
Piece would
really
be fun.
yeah. Or what's real freaky because I was watching the spin-off series they made. I don't know if you ever watched that. Strange. They did was like it's set before the original series.
Okay.
And there's a character. She has like a quirk, but she takes you over. Like her mind is in the bee, and she takes people over like through their eye, and like they become her. Like parts of her personality takes them over.
Huh.
And it's real freaky because, like, again, eye thing, the bee, like, it's a giant bug
Yeah.
going through your eye. And, like, to me, that's just, I don't have a problem with eyes or bugs. It's just the combination of that, just something burrowing through your eye.
Yeah, that's pretty
Like, that's,
terrifying.
yeah. Like, what's the other one? Oh, gargoyles. I like to visit, because I just like a lot of, like, the medieval stuff of it, and there's a lot of Macbeth in it. And there's also a lot of Star Trek alumni in that series. But, like, you can hang out with the gargoyles only at night though, not during the day. Whatever.
Yeah.
Also because like it's just like a well written story until the later season, but like it's a well written like universe. Like it just looks like fun. Except for what was I gonna say? There was something like I would find freaky, and I can't remember what it is. It's something in Macbeth. I can't remember. I can't remember.
One Piece would be fun.
One Piece.
One Piece could be fun.
Again, that's the thing.
That's depends on where you show
Yeah.
up at.
Yes, and also which fruit you get. Do you get to choose a fruit, or are you just like, here, eat this? You don't know what it is,
Or you don't
Like-
get a fruit, period.
or
you're just
there's
in
that
the
too.
universe.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You show up with a buggy, and you're just like, I guess I'm with this killer clown. I guess.
Yeah. Sailing
not
Big
the
Blue
worst.
or whatever, though.
Yeah,
No,
that'd be
he's
fun.
not. Yeah. I feel like he cared about his crew for the most part, though.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
also didn't get very far into that show either, so.
The
watched the
original,
whole
the
thing.
original, or the live action?
The original.
Oh, the original. Yeah.
No, I didn't watch
It's-
the live original. I watched the live action.
I haven't seen the live action.
I've seen the live action, and I'm like 350 into the.
Oh, jeez, you got a
Original.
while to go.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you got a
It's
while
one of
to
those.
go.
It's like at night. It's like okay, I'll put it on just to.
Yeah.
That's the
2 times speed.
No, just no. I'm not
There you go.
worried about ever catching up.
That's fair. I don't know if I would want to live in like the Naruto world. Like it'd be fun to do like ninja stuff, but also like some like the creatures would be freaky. Like all of a sudden I'm getting attacked by Ninetales. Like that's who's going berserk or whatever. Like it'd be fun, but also then like there's so much dangerous stuff. Like here's a piece of paper. What is it? Oh, it blows up like in my face. Like or something like that. Like it looks cool, but also what if I don't have any chakra? What if I just am a regular person in this world? Like, same with Avatar. What if I don't get to bend?
Yeah.
I would not want to live in Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
Yeah. That goes on the worst places.
Yeah, that, yes. That's like, you're just like, oh, giant monsters that eat me? No, pass.
Yeah.
Hard pass. That's like most zombie stuff. Like, it's never hopeful. Like, you're
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
get eaten. Or any of, like, the AI stuff, like the super robotic stuff. At some point, like, there's gonna be an uprising. At some point.
Anything with the kaiju wouldn't be too bad. I mean,
Oh, well, depending.
You're either gonna get knocked out real quick, or
You're giant
just
in a
or
giant
you
mech.
survived. Yeah.
Or you're in giant mech. Like Pacific Rim would
Yeah.
be fine, unless only if you're not on like the coast. You're fine if you're not on the on one of the coasts.
Yeah.
That's what they need to do. There should be a Pacific Rim, but it's like in the Midwest. They're like, we never get any kaiju's. We have this mech. We've just never had to use it. That's why I like to like visit like a Mech Cadet U. I think that got a show. I can't remember, but the book's really fun. Just having like an alien robot as my like a friend. It's kind of like Iron Giant, kind of, but also I can fight aliens. There's one of them. She's a mechanic. She's like trains all the cadets, and she is in a wheelchair. So her mech got its legs blown off. So they just bolted a tank to its torso. So it's just this giant robot with like tank treads for legs, but still with like the cannon that they like can put on for like different different like, projectiles. It's like really fun, and it can fly somehow. Somehow it still has jet boosters that are on its back, but it flies with like a tank treads. So it's kind of like comical to look at. And aliens are cool. I don't know if there's any other like video games I want to visit. Like Centipede would not. There's not really a world in Centipede. It's just giant
That kind of.
thing. Did they
Dynasty
do
Warriors?
Dynasty Warriors? Is that what you
It'd be
said?
kind of fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Feudal Japan.
Blade, Soul Calibur universe.
There you go. Final
Soul Calibur?
Fantasy or
Oh, man.
yeah. I don't know if I want to live in like the Devil May Cry universe. 'Cause I feel like there'd just be like a devil attack, and you're just like, oh, this is weird. The Ninja Turtle universe would be fun, depending on which one. But there's always the chance of you get mutagen, you turn into like a blob. Not even a cool mutation, like a turtle, like another turtle, or like a you get like a goldfish, and you have to be on a tank of water. You don't get the one where you don't have to have gills. Or there's one he just turns into a giant blob, and you can like see his skeleton, like his guts and everything. Like that's just his name is Seymour Guts.
Oh boy.
'Cause it's so creative.
Wow, that's sad.
Like that was his name before he got mutated, so he was cursed from like day one. Like it's horrible. Like, but also it would be fun. Like, well, except for like the ninjas. Like I'm an intern for like the Foot Ninjas or something like that.
Go ninja, go ninja, go.
Yeah, Vanilla Ice is
Yeah.
there. I'm trying to think, is there like any others? Because some of them were it's like, yeah, it'd be kind of fun.
How about Elder Scrolls?
Elder Scrolls.
Elders. Oh.
That'd be fun.
Yeah,
I think.
honestly, I like the different races in there to interact with them. The
Yeah.
Khajiit and the Argonians and stuff like that.
Aren't they trying to make a series out of that? Like they're gonna make a show or something like that, or did that get canned?
I haven't
I'm
heard
not sure.
anything.
Yeah, sure.
I think there was rumors I heard that they were going to. I was gonna ask if you, yeah, I think I was about to ask if you would bring anything here, but then that would just be really boring. I feel like it's like when they brought He-Man to the in one of the movies. They brought him to the world and it was very boring. Because that's you took the fun out of it, you know.
Yeah.
Like they were gonna do the Forgotten Realms show, and then apparently, and after the movie didn't make enough money, they're like, "Oh no, never mind."
Oh, they made a movie. I guess that's it. Kind of
D&D,
tells.
it's D&D.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
D&D, yeah.
I wouldn't want to live in D&D because I feel like what's that creature that's like the box or the mimic? I wouldn't. Like, I'm gonna
The
run into
mimic.
one of the mimic
Oh,
on
yeah.
accident. Like I get there and like, what's this? Oh, it's a mimic. I'm dead, or I'm gonna get my arm bitten off. What's the orb with the tentacles? That too, like that thing. Like
The
Beholder.
The Beholder, yeah.
yeah. Like there's so many creatures. Same with stuff like The Witcher. Like there's so many creatures where it's like day one I'm getting like attacked. Unless I already have skills where I can, I have a sword and I can actually use it, then you're
Right.
fine.
I mean, the Shannara wouldn't be too bad because it's a post-apocalyptic, so it has a bunch of stuff from our world still there. It's
Yeah.
just, and you know how to use it where nobody else does.
Okay, but the same
Yeah.
with Mad Max. But then I'm gonna be a blood bag. Like it's
But it's the difference is that instead of being like Mad Max, it's got like magic and stuff is back.
that's fair. I'd probably want to go visit the One Punch Man universe, but then there's also a monster attack.
Yeah, there's like giant disasters.
Yeah, there's like giant sea creatures. Yeah.
At that point.
I'm going to get groceries. There's a meteor, and you're just like,
Yeah. Well, that was like a scene at one point where like he was at a grocery store
Yeah,
trying to
yeah,
get
yeah.
change or whatever, and in the middle of that, the entire store gets
world's
destroyed
end.
around
Yeah,
it by
yeah,
the time
yeah,
he,
yeah.
he finds the correct change.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. It's like Marvel Universe. There's Anitech every other day. It'd be fun if like I could hang out with like I'm an intern at like Stark Industries. That'd be kind of fun. But then there's also like every other day there's like someone's trying to break in to steal stuff, or like the business goes under and Tony loses all his money. Because that's only 2 stories you could tell with Iron Man. No one has any other stories. Hulk, you really don't, because then he gets attacked like again every other Tuesday because it's every Hulk story. Or currently where he's fighting in another dimension with a bunch of like eldritch horrors. So that wouldn't be that fun. Captain America would be fun, but it's all spy thrillers and you're kind of like in the crossfire. Spider-Man would be fun because you hang out with them, you get some New York pizza.
I'd hang out with Doctor Strange, honestly.
Doctor Strange, yeah. What's he doing right now? I can't remember. Oh no,
I
he
just
did.
thought- Go ahead.
I say Doctor Strange's not even Sorcerer Supreme right now. He's Agent of Asgard, which isn't that fun. But if it's like Prime Doctor Strange, then you can hang out as Strange Academy. They kind of did like Hogwarts, both Doctor Strange.
Oh, that'd be cool. What were you saying, Crad?
I was gonna say I thought of one a world I would not want to live on or in. There's the world of Jumanji.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're just like I gotta get out of here. I got a 2. I need a 6. Oh, you or have like I'm horrible at like dice, so I feel like I get like a 2 every time. You're just like no.
Snake Eyes. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm
G.I.
talking
Joe.
about the old school Robin Williams version of Jumanji,
Yeah.
not the
Not the new
modern-
Not
ones.
the new ones,
Not
yeah.
the new
not
ones.
the new one.
What about the cartoon? Which is kind of like the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get hunted around by the poacher or whatever he was, the
Oh,
hunter.
yeah.
I'm trying to think. You just brought up board games. Candy Lane would not be that fun. It'd be fun for like a day,
Candyland.
and then you're just like, I'm done.
Also known as Diabetes Land.
Did you see that Studio C sketch where they did that? They're like, let's
Yes.
make this game.
Yes, that was funny.
It's awesome.
That
I
was
showed
funny.
the lady that is our kids ministry. She's diabetic, so I showed her the
Oh,
the
that's
insulin.
terrible.
I showed her the insulin sketch, and she's like, "What is wrong with
Terrible.
you?"
You need, if you guys have not seen the Candyland Studio C sketch,
Oh,
it's
it's awesome.
pretty funny. Blobby is sad. Sorry.
Is he even in the game anymore? Did they get rid of him? I think he was the one they
I'm
did
not
get
sure.
rid of. They got rid of one of them, and then apparently now they're because board games are getting made in movies now. They want to make a Candyland movie. I'm like, what's even the story? Like
Hey, I know one board game we're kind of already living
life.
the game of life. Yep.
There you go. That should be a horror movie. Like
The
someone
game
tried
of
to
life coming soon.
it's like
to a
life.
theater near you.
Yeah.
Who gets killed first? Roll the dice and find, or spin the wheel and find
Yeah.
out.
Plot twist. It's in the Saw universe. That's the
You
one.
have twins.
That'd be
Oh, yeah.
that'd be one. Because I get pulled off the street and you need to get this thread out of your eye. I'm like, no.
Yeah, I know.
I have a coworker who's really into the Saw movies. I'm like, how? I don't like that in Final Destination. I'm already
Oh, yeah.
I'm already accident prone, so I don't need to think about this where anything could happen. Like one moment there's a piece of glass in my drink, like and that's how I die. I don't know how people watch some of those horror movies like that. 'Cause it just doesn't sound appealing.
Really, those
Like-
I like those better than like the slasher films
Yeah,
because
But still.
you're looking. The thing is, you're doing it. It's more of a detective thing
there's that.
because you're saying, okay, how is it gonna happen?
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's like a big game of Clue, but not with what's the actor's name that was in Clue?
Not
can't think of his
Tim
name.
Curry.
Yeah.
Tim Curry.
Tim Curry. Yeah, I was blanking
No.
on Tim Curry. There should be a horror Clue movie. I feel like some people already done that. Like it's Clue, but it's
Probably.
not Clue.
Yeah.
It's like the Grinch movie they made. That was a horror movie. For whatever reason, because that's what we do now.
Krampus,
Krampus, yeah.
essentially.
With holiday stuff? Would you want to live in the Rise of the Guardians world thing with all those like
Yes.
holiday characters?
That would be cool.
They need to do a second one. And they need to broaden
Yes.
that. Like there
They
should
do.
be a joke. There's a table of all like the weird holidays, like one note holidays. Like there should be Labor Day and Arbor Day.
Yeah.
Just at a kids table. They're like, we're not talking to you. That'd be hilarious.
President's Day.
Yeah, Boxing Day.
Yeah, I'd be curious to see Thanksgiving.
Just a
They-
giant turkey.
Yeah,
Chris
just
Farley.
turkey.
Yeah.
That'd be hilarious.
One thought that came to me a little bit ago was Wreck-It Ralph. I think would be fun.
Yeah.
Wreck-It Ralph 1 or 2? Because with
1.
2, it's just everything.
You don't
Yeah,
need to
I
go
like-
into the internet.
No.
Just in the arcade. Just stay in the arcade.
Yeah. That'd be fun. Because, like, you could merge, like, the made-up arcade stuff they did and, like, the actual arcade stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that would be fun. Like, go to,
Go
what
to
was the ra-
Tappers.
Yeah,
with,
what was the racing game called? Candy Rush. Like
Candy Rush,
Yeah,
yeah.
do the race and everything. Like all of that would be very fun just to visit. Again, go to Tappers, go to
Yeah.
Heroes Duty. Is that
Heroes
what,
Duty,
Yeah, it was
yeah.
Heroes Duty. Like just
He
all of
said
that.
duty.
Yeah, it's very juvenile
Sorry.
there, Crad.
Sorry, you're welcome.
But yeah, go hang out with like Ren and Ryu and Ken, and then
Yeah,
jump
yeah.
another game, and then you're hanging out with
Hang out in the lobby.
whoever.
Yeah,
Well, they
yeah.
had. I mean, you think they had the bad guy
the bad guy.
AA meeting type
yeah,
thing,
AA
and then you
meeting or
had like
whatever.
Bowser was in there, so Mario's
Yeah.
or something. They
And
probably had like
Zangief.
Mario Kart or something. Zangief.
Would you go hang out in the Street Fighter universe? I feel like it's kind of like the Mortal Kombat, but I feel like there's more ways of success for you in the Street Fighter universe than Mortal Kombat. Of you like to be able to survive
I would say most of them are normal humans.
There are. But that's when you just go to
Just-
That's when you just go to Zangief. He's like, "Hey, train me. Like, get me buff."
Yeah.
Like, that should be whenever I think the last Street Fighter game did come out. But whenever they do the movie and have Zangief's in it, they should do like training videos, like 80s training videos. With Zangief, because there's a clip I see on TikTok when I typed in like video game motivation or something like that, and it came up with Zangief and it's him doing something and like someone edited it like that. I was like, we kind of need that. Like you kind of do what was it in Detective Pikachu? Did it like that
Oh, yeah.
hour-long video where it's like the first like 15 minutes, but most of it is just Pikachu doing like 80s workouts. I don't know why they did that. It succeeded because people watched it because they thought it was the whole movie, and it wasn't. Plot twist. I'm trying to think if there's any other universes I'd like to visit. Again, there's some I like love to visit, and then I see the negatives, and I don't, or there's some I just don't straight up want to visit. Like none of the horror universes I want to visit because I feel like I'd be like
Right.
victim number one.
Yeah.
A lot of fanny stuff would be fun.
It's kind of a niche one, but in the Circle trilogy, the future time.
Oh, the circle. Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking about that earlier.
Interesting.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be in the past because I feel like I'd like get attacked by the horde. Also, I kind of find
that's the part where
That's-
that's the
yeah.
future.
yeah,
Technically, that is
is
the
it-
future.
it
where
is, right,
everything
it is.
restarted, essentially. Yeah.
yeah, it is.
Yeah,
I
that's
forgot about
that's
that.
where I would say that area.
Yeah, but
At
also
that
I
time
don't want
frame.
to play soccer with the horde hair. Like I just, it's one of those things where I just find disgusting.
You just you found the negative one.
I know,
There's that negative voice again.
I know. Like it's fun, but then until I don't know if it's just me with like weird like textures. Like that just doesn't sound that appealing. But it'd also be fun because you go into war's not fun, but like to have like in that fantasy world would be fun. As long as in the future, if you're the one that's like in the past, like in like going in between, that doesn't sound that fun. Because it just sounds like
don't ever get to sleep.
yeah, it just sounds like a waking nightmare. Just like, what time is it? What world am I in? Like,
Right. Well, you could
Oh,
spend.
my
He spent
hell.
like what 10, 15 years in one before he switched
Yeah,
back to the other at
That
one
was-
point,
I think it was.
Yeah, because he
Yeah.
figured out you drank something, a certain
or
drink
ate a
something.
fruit or something.
Yeah.
you
Yeah, it was
could-
a
you wouldn't
fruit.
switch
You
back.
didn't-
Yeah.
yeah, you didn't switch back.
Yeah. But also, you're trying to find one person from that world in this world would be very frustrating. Like, I don't know.
Well,
Also-
the idea of taking like when he studied how to make a bomb
Yeah.
and then took that into the other world, and it's like, oh, we need these kind of minerals, and then
It
they
just becomes
figured out-
Matrix, where you're just like, I'll read up on Kung Fu, and then I'll go in the other world, and I'll just know Kung Fu.
Oh, there's another universe. What about the Matrix?
There we go.
No.
No? Why not? Why not?
Because, well, we all have cell phones now, so there's no landlines to take you out.
Oh, I just thought about that. Yeah. I saw a meme about that. I just thought about, oh, yeah, there aren't any landlines. No, in the recent movie, they just made portals. It wasn't even interesting or fun. Like, they just had random portals, I think, to get to each world. Matrix is one of those things where it's so frustrating. The first movie's good. Second one's kind of okay. Third one's like, what are you doing? And fourth one's like, it's a waste of time. Like, I feel like, especially now with AI, you feel like you could, like, have fun with it. And, like, well, then you would make the whole movie about AI. It's like, dude, Tron. I'd like to visit Tron, but I don't want them coming to the real world. Like they're doing that movie that comes out in a couple weeks with Jared Leto.
Yeah.
Or Leto, or however you want to say his name. But also, I feel like I already have a hard time doing driving games, so I feel like I'd be the first one to crash on those light cycles. Like, I don't know. I already can't ride a bike, so I feel like I wouldn't succeed on a light cycle.
Bless you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the world looks fun. Also, I can hang out with Daft Punk. You know, well, they're not going to be in the new movie because they retired.
Yeah, now we
But-
get Trent Reznor.
No, yeah, you get the 9 Inch Nails. But if I lived in with Matrix, I can just plug in whatever I want. Like, oh, now I know how to make the perfect tiramisu. You know, just.
Yeah.
But also it's horrifying because then you realize you're in the fake world. You wake up, you're just in a pod. That just sounds horrifying. Like that part's horrifying.
That part would not be fun, but
No,
yeah.
no. makes you wonder how many people survived in Matrix that are in the real world. You ever think about that? Like, there's whole cities. Or is Neo the only one that escaped? Like, maybe I'm thinking too much of it. I don't know.
You're getting too deep, man. Stop it.
Yeah, there you go. Maybe I am in the Matrix. I don't know. Yeah.
I mean,
Maybe this is not real.
If you watch all three, the first three and the Animatrix, it's okay. You have to watch that all as a set, though.
That just sounds like madness.
You would say that.
Yeah, just sounds like madness.
Hey, look at the squirrel.
Yeah, there you go. I'm trying to think, was there any other worlds like I'd love to visit? Trying to think.
Wheel of
'Cause,
Time
like-
would be cool.
What is it?
Wheel of Time.
Wheel of Time. There you go. It's
Yeah.
yeah. I was thinking why was I thinking a game show but no, that's not it.
I'm not talking about the show version. I'm talking about the actual books.
Oh, the actual books.
I couldn't finish the books.
Mhm.
He was way too long-winded, and I just couldn't take it anymore.
You're just like, oh no, I'm done.
10 pages to describe the setting is just way too much.
Okay, Tolkien did the same too.
He wasn't that bad.
That is fair. He wasn't that bad.
The Cosmere wouldn't be bad. Depending on where you landed.
Yeah. That's a lot of stuff, though. It's like, I hope I don't land over here in the Badlands or whatever. Like, it sounds like a great time. Like, I'd love to go.
But that's in a universe.
That's fair. Like, I don't want to hang out with the Predator because I feel like I'd be the first one getting attacked. And the Yauta don't usually hang out with humans, mostly, unless you're
Although
the new movie.
I was gonna say the new movie. Although, is it a human or is it?
It's a synthezoid.
It's a synth, yeah.
Or whatever.
It's a synth, yeah.
Yeah.
Because she has the Wayland.
The Wayland Yutani eyes.
Yeah.
By the way, I do not like the new Alien series. That's a hot take. 'Cause every time I say it to someone, people are like,
You don't like something?
I
We
know.
would never have guessed that.
No.
Who would have
Dude,
thought it?
I explained it to my mom, and then every episode I watch, I'm like, it's getting better, but also I hate this part of it. She's like, why are you watching it? It's like, I feel like I have to finish it. It's like, I hate the part, it's like with Shazam, I hate the part of the adults acting like children.
They are kids.
Okay, but they forget about two of them. There's two of them that that don't even anything to do with the story. Why are they there?
Because they just needed fillers.
Also, you call it Alien Earth. I feel like there should be more alien.
You're getting more and more alien as it goes.
It's not horrible, but the
alien part is saying it's in the universe.
Yeah.
It's in the alien universe.
At least they haven't referenced Prometheus like Romulus did. But they're getting gosh darn close. But
finally actually watched Romulus the other day. It's okay.
I was fine till the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once we got to that weird creature, you're just like, well, like what's going on? Hey, at least it didn't have anything swinging. They had to cut that out of, I think it was 3 or 4. With the giant neomorph or whatever. They had to redesign it because it was a male. So there's a statue at one of these studios, whoever did Alien movies, they have a full maquette statue for design purposes of it. With all the male stuff. And I'm like, I feel like that shouldn't just be at... Like, here's our studio, and over here you have this alien statue. We're gonna move on. Like, I don't know. Like, I want to go hang out with, in the Spirit universe, that comic strip. Because every issue he got attacked by some mobster. Also, all the architecture in that was really weird. Again, Gotham. It feels like Brave and the Bold 1960s Batman would be fun because it's like light and full and not
more
dark.
Campy, fun
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. Not like Dark Knight Returns where like there's just roving gangs of mutants. You know, I get shivved or something like that because Batman don't shiv. I'm trying to think of anything else.
How about The Chosen?
That's the Bible, though. Like, Though I've been watching the House of David series, and I was like,
Yeah.
man, they are really making the Philistines horrible people. I get, and like in purpose, like I get why, but it's like it's all cannibals, which I don't know. I
wow.
don't know how biblical that is. I think there's a conjecture they were through some other like historical text. They don't show it, but they imply it.
Yeah, House of David has some good stuff in there. It also
There
has
is.
some where I mean it's like
Anything, yeah, yeah. I'm like, I bring it up. We have to do it for our young adult group. We bring it up, and we have to talk about it. Yeah, I was
the whole
was like-
Nephilim thing.
that. Yeah, that one was. Even though I think they kind of reference it in the Bible, but not to the extent that
Yeah,
like the House of
that-
David is.
the House of David pulls more from like the Book of Enoch and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Though it's jarring now when they showed Saul's wife. Also, Saul's not tall enough to me because he's always described as like 10 shoulders taller than everyone.
Yeah.
And he's kind of average. He's kind of average height. I don't know. If you see him next to his wife in that show, they're about the same height. It feels like maybe I don't know. Also, his wife is Vanessa in Daredevil, and now I can't unsee. I'm just waiting for Vincent D'Onofrio to show up, like as Goliath or something like that. It'd be jarring. That's the other thing. I wouldn't want to hang out in like in Hell's Kitchen because I feel like it's just I'm gonna get attacked by Bullseye or Muse or like any character. Like I like Daredevil, but I feel like I don't want to go to Hell's Kitchen because it just looks like a dump.
That's the whole point, though.
Yeah.
It is. It is. Also, they have just a really annoying billboards that they've just put up in that. It's part of like the show, but like it's very jarring. Is there a universe where you'd want to again not bring them into, but you'd like to see them like cross over, and you're the reason why they've like met?
The sarcastic side of me says Bible man.
Dude, they need to bring back Bible Man. Like, oh, just talk. So I was on Instagram. I don't know why this keeps showing up on my Instagram Reels feed. There's a new kids show that's Bible themed, and it is maybe the most tone deaf thing I've watched. There's a character in it called Ninju.
Wait a minute. Is this going where I think it's going?
It's called God's Kids or something like that. It's
Oh my
there's
gosh.
there's
please
a
don't
there's
tell
a
me.
there's a Hindu joke, and I can't think of what the pun was, but she could talk to like animals. I can't think
What
of
is
what
Dr.
it was.
Doolittle?
No, there's also like a Muslim character, but it's all like puns, like different fighting styles. It's maybe the most tone deaf thing ever I have like watched. If you're listening to audio, Crad's just like pinching his nose because he's just like he thinks I'm joking, but this is an actual thing that I was watching and I was amazed. And I can't tell you how many clips I've watched just because they're on my Instagram Reels.
Oh, you're just going to keep getting more and more.
I know. It's maybe we should tag the creator. He should come on. We can ask him why did you
There
make
you go.
this?
Yes, please tell me. Yeah, we want to get to the bottom of this one.
Yeah, like
That's going to be
it's
a 3-episode arc if you ain't careful.
yeah. We're gonna show up in the show. Like he's like you saw this or you're in the show now. Oh man. Yeah, I wouldn't know if I want to live in the Bowman world because I feel like every episode is like the kids got infected by something. Like this one specific church, wherever they were filming. Like the back lot of this church. So I think they changed churches. It's weird. If you actually watch it, it's one church and it's a different church.
The snake handling church. We got bit. No.
There you go. Maybe they were like, hey, you can't film here anymore. We got too many people that are watching and they're just showing up at this church. Which you think would be a good thing. But
We're getting too popular. Stop it.
yeah, there you go. We gotta split the church.
Not
We're
forward, no
becoming, we're
more.
becoming a mega church. We gotta you know, split the church. Yeah, I don't know if I want to cross anything over because then like especially if like Marvel and DC crossover, like I'm the reason why, then I'm just Axel from Marvel versus DC, and that's horrible. But also like, it's more terrifying. Like if Darkseid and Thanos like teamed up, and then like
Yeah.
like it'd be
To get
Narnia
full.
and Lord of the Rings.
I just
I
feel
want
like
to see
that's,
Aslan. I want to see Aslan going ham on an orc.
or he's just chilling with Gandalf. Just-
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
They're having a big meeting.
Yeah, yeah.
Have a big philosophical debate.
Yeah.
Santa shows up
Yeah,
and
Sam.
Gandalf goes, "Who the heck is this?"
Yeah. You're just like, what the heck? Though I was just watching, someone was talking about the Dungeons and Dragon movies, which that's another one I would not want to visit. 'Cause, like, again, there's so much stuff. But Tom Baker was almost in Narnia, but he didn't want to fly to New Zealand, so he was in a Dungeon and Dragon movie, the original one,
The one
because
we
it
don't
was
talk about?
yeah, because it was a closer flight. And I'm like,
The one
really?
with- The one with Marlon.
Yeah, yeah. Which is weird because then another Doctor Who actor was in Hobbit. Radagast was one of the doctors. He was like the 7th or 8th Doctor.
Yeah, it was. That's
McCoy.
Yeah, Sylvester McCoy. Yeah.
Yeah. Which is odd. I'm just like two different Doctor Who actors, but also if you're filming from like Britain, you're gonna get a Doctor Who actor at some point.
Assuming nothing goes wrong and nothing escapes, I think it'd be cool to go to Jurassic Park. Just
Yeah, as long as something doesn't
like-
get on the
Wait,
mainland.
wait. But that's the whole point of everything. Is it always goes wrong, and they always
Yeah.
escape.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
and
that's
then-
just to create the movie. But I mean, honestly,
Yes.
think about a real Jurassic Park. If everything
until you
went
get
right.
a Dilophosaurus, not Dilophosaurus. What's the one that spits?
Okay,
Is it
you don't need to
Dilophosaurus?
do the
Like-
gene splicing thing. Just give us real dinosaurs. I'd be fine with that.
Yeah, yeah. You know, it's a crime opportunity. They never did a mammoth. If they're
Yeah.
doing dinosaurs, they never did a mammoth or
Or
any
saber-toothed
like.
tiger.
Yeah, that's the crime. I know it's Jurassic Park, but there was other stuff in the Jurassic period, even though half those dinosaurs weren't even the Jurassic period that are in that movie.
Yeah.
I just thought about that. I was like, it's all dinosaurs. Where's all these other like? Why didn't we
Because
just
the
do
whole
any
thing
mammals?
was saying, "Hey, we're bringing dinosaurs back."
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't live in that universe either. The dinosaurs were back, or were back a dinosaur tale. I don't know. Just
Oh, we're back. When,
Yeah.
yeah,
like, when
yeah,
they
yeah,
bring it-
yeah. It'd be kind of fun, but also how that movie ends, it's just very like sad. You're just like, oh, I don't know.
yeah.
Oh, you mean any animated movie before?
Yeah, any Don Bluth movie or like in that
Yeah.
era, like Rockdoodle or these howls or just harassing this house for whatever reason. Yeah, Jurassic Park would be fun, but then like I feel like they should have done it more. There's one kid that just wanders in the park by himself and into one of the enclosures. I feel like that should have been more of the movies. I feel like every movie should just open that way.
Yeah.
Because you know that happens.
That's
like,
what would actually happen.
because we've had on the news kids jumping into the tiger enclosure. Like, I don't know. Like, it'd be fun to see dinosaurs, but also it's like horrifying. Especially like you go to your car and Dilophosaurus shows up and you're just, or any small dinosaur.
Yeah.
The Jurassic Park movies got way out of hand, especially when they got to like the last one. Like, let's focus on locusts for whatever reason. Also on the mainland, and they're just taking over the world.
That was the one before.
Or the one, yeah, that was the one before.
I haven't seen the last couple, so
Yeah, don't
In
bother.
Dominion, it was. They were trying to. It turned into just Monsanto trying to cover or.
Also,
control everything.
they brought back the one guy from the first one, but with a different actor because that actor's problematic. And it's like, why would you bring this actor or this character back? Because no one think about him like being important. He was just like a middle ground character to move the plot along for like one scene. But whatever, like, and then like what? Not the last one, the one before that. Like they're just roaming the world. I feel like it'd be horrifying throwing out my garbage and there's a velociraptor in my garage or something like that. Like that's horrifying. Also, those velociraptors aren't the regular size velociraptors should be, but whatever. That's every
Utah
like
raptor. But
yeah, it's like every top 10 fact about Jurassic Park. It's like number 1 on every list. I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any other universes that you'd want to visit? I'm trying to think. I think we've covered them all.
I think I run out of my ideas.
Yeah, I was gonna say Metal Gear Solid, but like,
Well, yeah.
it's like every military game. At some point, there's giant bugs or giant robot creatures or something like that. I don't know. Like I've been asked a couple times which one do you want to visit, DC or Marvel. I'm like, both, because they're both equally fun to a degree. But I would never go to New York.
Yeah.
I want to visit other parts, but also that's where all the interesting stuff is. Of course, Star Wars. Everyone, I think a lot of people's first now is Star Wars.
I still think Trek would be better than sports.
Shrek would be fun.
Yeah, you get hang with
Because
any of the
you-
captains.
Yeah. I mean, because it wasn't until like the last 15 years that you actually had real lore about.
Yeah,
wars.
like
Where Star Trek has been lore. I mean, it's all lore.
Yeah. The mini comics, the mini novels, it's all yeah. The different
Especially-
captains, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you could ride a Doom buggy because Patrick Stewart wanted to ride a Doom buggy in one of the movies, because he was at the point in his career where anything he said happened, you know.
I thought you said Shrek, not Star Trek.
Oh yeah, Shrek shows up and there's a Doom buggy and Patrick Stewart's there.
Yeah.
I don't know
Shrek
if
universe would be fun.
Yeah, it would, for the most part. And then like you get like one fairy who's like had enough, or you can run into Prince Charming, but he's pretty pathetic.
Yeah.
He's purposely pathetic. It'd just be fun. You hang out in the swamp or like any of that
Or the
world.
Far, Far Away. with
Yeah,
all the-
yeah. Which is just
basically Hollywood.
Yeah. which is fun. I'm trying to think. I think we've covered it all.
Yeah. We've been going a
I
little
think we've
over an
done
hour,
pretty
so
good.
I think we're doing pretty good. I think.
Yep. Hour and
Yeah.
11.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there anything else we want to touch on? Gotcha. This is part of the episode where we just start talking what we've just been talking about like 2 or 3 times. It happens. Put down in the comments, what's the first place you'd want to go? Maybe there's something we didn't touch on that we weren't thinking about, or because we were not into it, so it wasn't like a focus. Let us know down in the comments or on TikTok. There are a couple of videos just blew up on TikTok, at least got a couple thousand views, and I get like the pings on my emails about it. And I think it's one of my videos, not a podcast video, because it doesn't tell me. It says you've got X amount of views on something. And a lot of comments. One, I think it was one of the game show clips, got a lot of comments.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
I'm like, oh, okay, people are like interested in game shows, you know.
Of course.
Yeah, of course. They're always fun. Even though some of them are just the same one, but with different, colors or whatever. If you liked this episode, you can let us know again down in the comments, or comment what you like. You can also follow us on social media at Pizza Party Pod. You can find me at FT_FestReviews. I'm halfway through doing a comparison video because Ghost just dropped a new, not a new citrus flavor. They dropped it in a bigger can, and I noticed there's like 3 or 4 other citrus flavors that are a white can that try to be the same flavor. So I did like a comparison video of all of that. I'm halfway through working on that one. Also, Popeyes dropped a hot ones menu, which is mostly good. I like hot sauce, but it was all very boring. They put hot sauce with ghost pepper wings. I feel like that's very counterproductive. Like you feel like you want to put like a sweeter sauce with it if you're doing ghost pepper wings. But they had one with their dipper sauce. It was like a pickled hot sauce. That was good.
Well,
part
now
was
let's go
good.
watch your video.
Yeah, when I finish it, because I shot it like it's a Hot Ones episode, so I just need to film another part of it. I gotta get the green screen out, so that's gonna be fun. Crad, what are you working on, or where can they find you?
Still right here. I am in the process of launching a ministry.
Nice.
So trying to get that up off the ground. It is a Mary Heart Ministries on Facebook currently.
Nice. So are you just going
if you're
around?
looking at it.
So are you just going around speaking, or are you going to be making
Yes.
like actual
well,
content for it?
Right now I'm trying to do some speaking. Possible content later, but
Nice.
doing some speaking, music, preaching, comedy kind of thing.
So are you just doing it around your area, or are you like letting people book you?
There is a place to book me.
Nice.
If anybody so desires.
Yeah.
So
I'll just book you at my church and I tell my pastor you'll just show
There you
up.
go. Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
a
think-
great.
No,
way
my
to start.
pastor
That's-
would love. No, he would be like, "Why are you here? Where'd you come from?"
So yeah, that'd be a great way to start church division. I'm all about that. Yes, let's
Yeah, there you
start the
go.
church up right here.
There
I'm
you
all
go.
about that. No
There you
one will go
go.
on my ministry to break churches up. No, I was kidding.
No, don't do that. Don't
Just
do
kidding.
that.
Just
Tell your
play it.
pastor.
That's tactic.
Mention it to your
Good.
pastor. Mention it to your pastor. Don't just
There you go.
book it. Yeah, that's a
No,
horrible.
that's actually one I partner with another ministry, and I've actually traveled with him to
Nice.
Georgia, South Carolina, Tennessee this year. But that's one of the things he gave me advice of: make sure whoever books you, you go through the pastor. Always make sure of that, because apparently he's had instances where that's not been the case.
That's
And
awesome.
so yeah.
That's like a social media thing. Like John Christ made a whole video with Shama. They went to a Baptist church. They're filming it. Like went to or no, it was a Pentecostal church in the middle of nowhere. And I'm just like, I could not film in a church. I just would be too uncomfortable trying to have your phone out and just like everyone's just watching you. I just feel like no. But maybe you should do that, Crad. It'd be very comical. Just
Oh yeah.
there you go. Strange, what are you working on?
Not too much on personal stuff. However, the Kingdom streamers are talking about getting together and doing some stuff.
Nice.
We actually did. It was unrecorded, but we actually did a D&D game last night.
Was that on purpose, not recorded, or
Yeah. Just a lot of us are new, and
okay,
a couple people were nervous about having people watch us.
gotcha.
But it may turn into something where we do streaming. But even if we don't do the D&D stuff, we are trying to come up with a game and get together and do some streaming stuff on Twitch
Heck yeah.
at some point. So that is probably the main thing online related that I'd be working on right now. So
Heck yeah. And Dawk, what are you working on?
Still with the same stuff. TikTok with the RS Dawkins 84. Go just do Bible reading and the old prayers.
Nice. That
One of these
and
days I'll mix it up.
yeah, that and making comments about what did I post? Oh, Raising Canes. I made a clip about Raising Canes, and
Oh.
you're just like, "Is Raising Canes good?" I'm like, "No, it's horrible," or whatever you said.
No, you said, oh, you go to Cade's for the flavor and stuff, and I said, what flavor?
I know there's no flavor, and my brother's like, "How dare you?" I'm like, "Dude, there's a reason there's no Raising Canes around here. Like the nearest one's like an hour away. Actually,
It's
yeah,
just,
hour away. Yeah,
I think you go to Cade's for the sauce. If you
Yeah.
get, I mean, and the sauce is still it's good.
yeah. Zaxby's is a little better, but not by much.
It's like there's a place Lane's, which is basically Cade's except for it has flavor.
Yeah, they instead of the R, they erased it and put an L. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, that was episode 50. Again, I mentioned at the beginning of the episode, I'm working on a supercut of like 50 seconds, 50 episodes. I gotta comb through episodes to make like a making sense clip, not just random clips. So there's people you're gonna see on there that haven't been on, like Sketch and Talon. So in Chris and Assassin, it's so you might find it very confusing or very fun, especially when it's a guest episode. I try to make sure it's a clip of a guest. That's interesting and more fun. Actually, I just got a comment the other day from like an old episode by the ministry he's part of. Left a comment, and actually there's someone in that ministry I do want to get hold of. I think next up we might have a guest. I need to talk to one of my mom's pastor friends, who I think I mentioned last episode. He was just traveling, so I didn't want to bother him. I know he was traveling. But also I can't remember if he lives in Florida or here. Like he ping pongs between both. So I want to make sure he's not like in that week not driving down there. So that'll be happening. I like to have a couple more guests for the year ends. I think we haven't had a guest, so I also want to have one on. Just trying to find someone that's like has time or like it's an interesting episode. Like I don't want to have another like any of the guests we had, but like have a musician, but it's the same genre.
Mhm.
Like I don't want to like do that because like not everyone listens to the same stuff, but also want to like make it interesting so we're not just asking the same questions this again and again. So if you have anyone you want to have on, you can actually let it on in the comments. Actually, I think I did make a post or I made like a graphic like hey who'd like to come on or something like that for record
Okay.
and then no one watched it. So well, there's people I want to get hold of, and then like
Yeah.
I left a message and it was like maybe if I tag it and then something maybe they'll see it or whatever.
yeah, there's a couple of people I'm looking into that I may
Nice.
reach out to as well.
Heck
So
yeah, heck yeah. So yeah, that's episode
Exciting
50.
things possibly in the future. Stay tuned.
Yes. So
50
yeah,
more
that-
episodes.
Yep, 50 years. They're
See you. Oh yeah, we'll be old.
we're all holograms at that point. Just
Oh,
heads in
man.
jars.
Yeah.
You guys
Right,
will actually
three
no.
of us-
You guys will all be dust. I'll be like 70 something with Alzheimer's. Just like, what am I doing? Just
Jeez, he thinks we're all going to be dead. That's awesome. Thanks, Nathan.
Yeah.